Hey, hi. So today, we're gonna be doing training room, which basically we're gonna be learning a character today a little bit. We're gonna be learning Ryu today, just because I feel like it's a good time to like learn some of the characters now, since we're about maybe halfway there in the actual like the search for a main, and I figured, yeah, let's just do this real quick, or like have a little small on the side so we basically don't forget about the older characters and stuff. But yeah, that being said, we're gonna go ahead and learn a little bit about him, and yeah, here we go. Okay, so starting off, we're gonna go learn through the demonstrations, and then I'm actually gonna go in and look at all his other stuff, like his actual move list, what this might not tell me. But starting off, it says Hadouken, which is a half circle, and I'm assuming like a medium. Yeah, I think that's a medium. It's basically, I know what a Hadouken is. It's basically the projectile. It's pretty well known. Let's see. It also enables you to attack your opponent from a distance. You can charge Hadouken during a V trigger by holding down the button. Okay, I didn't know that. Hadouken's speed increases with punch strength, but so does the size of the opening it leaves. The expectation of an EX Hadouken, which is not only the fastest, but also leaves the shortest opening, and it is a 2-hit move. Alright, let me see it again. Alright, and then, okay, I can see, it's like 1 hit, and let me see that EX again. Okay, now I see it, okay. Shoryuken, I'm assuming that's the uppercut. Shoryuken is a special move that attacks while rising up, yeah. And can be used as a counter-react jumping attacks when timed right. A medium Shoryuken is totally invincible when first executed. I did not know that. I didn't know it was invincible the first time you used it. Shuriken's damage increases with punch strength, but so does the size of the opening it leaves. The medium Shuriken is only so the medium is only invincible while Ryu is on the ground. Okay, so basically, okay, I get it now. Okay. Let me see which one it is. I'm assuming that one. Basically the one it's showing. Okay. Mind's Eye, which is 2 mediums. Mind's Eye parries all attacks except for throws if performed in time with an opponent's attack. Your V gauge will charge if you parry an attack using Mind's Eye, which that's a medium punch and a medium kick move. But I think I'm right. That's what it is. When Mind's Eye begins, there's a window where you'll be able to parry and run the risk of leaving a big opening, so spamming Mind's Eye is not advised. Alright. Let me see that again. Alright, okay. Okay. Denjin Renki. I think that's how you say that. Yeah, it's a heavy punch, heavy kick. Denjin Renki is a V trigger that temporarily strengthens normal attacks and special moves by pressing the punch button. Critical arts will also be powered up during this V trigger. Okay, I can kind of see it now. The longer, okay. During a V trigger, a Hadouken can be charged up to 3 levels, increasing its damage, stun damage, and numbers of hits. With the highest level available to break your opponent's guard, Ryu's V trigger can also increase the damage. Okay, it's interesting. Alright, so now it kind of gave us a small demonstration on some of the stuff that you can do. I'm gonna go in training, look at his moves, try to do some of them, or if I can do all of them, if it's not a long list. And if we got time, I might try to do the combo challenge, but if we don't, then I guess I'll do it in the next part. But yeah, here we go. Alright, so we're here on training now. Let's see the command list. Let's look at it. Okay, so this is special moves. I want just normal. Okay, we're not really that long, or not many, I guess you could say, but we're gonna start with special moves and go on our way. See how many exactly there are. Oh, it's not many. Alright, so Hadouken changes during V trigger. Okay, so let's try that one. Or can we... Okay, you can't do it. Okay. Okay, so I want to do it normal first, and then I'm going to try the V trigger and stuff. So... Okay, it's kind of easy. It's like half circle and X for me. Okay, so let's see if we can try the V trigger now. Alright. Do it one more time. Okay, hang on. There we go. And then now we gotta do V trigger. Okay, now I got it. It took me a minute to remember what I had to do. So I wonder if you can do... Okay, you can. Let me try that again, if I remember how to do it. Okay, there's that, and then you do... Okay. Alright, so we kind of got that down now. I've kind of figured it out. Basically, half circle for this. If I could do it again. Half circle on that. And then I gotta press RB and X at the same time. If I can do it. For that one. And then to activate the other one, I do RB and RT, and then I can hold it. Okay, I got it now. Alright. Okay, so the next move is the Shoryuken, which is like a Z and a punch. And then we'll try the V triggers and stuff, obviously. But let's see if we can at least just do the Shoryuken by itself. So, it's doot doot doot. Okay. Let me try it again. I did it once. That's actually hard to do on this controller. Because it's like, you have to like, it's not like arcade, I'm using a regular controller, and it is actually really hard to do a Shoryuken with this. I didn't know you could do that. I just did a Hadouken and somehow canceled it into a super. That's cool. Okay, now I got it. Okay. Okay, I kind of got it down now. It's still a little hard, but I'm kind of getting it down like with my thumb and understanding it. But now I want to see the V trigger. Okay, all it does is add electricity. Does it do anything when you do your meter? Actually increases the stun. Alright. Let me try it again and then we're gonna move on to the next move. So yeah, look at the stun. That's a good chunk right there. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Like, look at that. That's a lot for stun. And boom, you can easily do that. Okay. So, that's actually really good on that. It's crazy how much stun you get for that. Like, look at that. Two Shoryukens literally take half of it, and then literally you could just like pretty much fill it up easily with that. That's insane. Alright, okay, so the next one, I'm gonna butcher it, but the Tatsumaki Senpukuyaku, I think I said that right. I probably said it wrong. So it's a back half circle and a kick. Alright. I gotta find the kick though. Okay, I got it now. Took me a minute to get it right. But it's that right there. It's basically the spin kick. Alright, since I kind of got that down, it's kind of easy now. Let's try the meter. If I can do the meter. I don't know if this has meter. Oh shit, that's how you do it. Okay. Dude. That's fucking cool. Just fucking goes spin town on you. Damn, okay. Now let's do the V trigger and see that. So the V trigger does not do, it does obviously do more stun, but it doesn't do like the electric thingy where it shows like the whole like skeleton on the inside. So that's interesting. It just basically beats the little crap out of them. So I wonder. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Alright, so the next move. An airborne one. So basically I jump and then during forward jump you do that. Okay, so it's very similar to the same one. And then we'll go to that one. So I'm just gonna do this one real quick. If I can do it. Come on. There you go. Okay, I kind of got it down now. It's kind of hard because you basically have to do the polar opposite of when you jump forward. So when you do forward, you gotta do the half circle backwards, which is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to do for me at times. But it seems like I could do it easier on this side than I can the other side every now and then. Well, now I can't even do it. There we go. Now I can do it. But yeah, that's, I could see this probably being good anti-air. I don't know how like good on frames it is. I not really don't have anything that can actually like see if it's good or not. But I could see it being decent like anti-air to get someone out. And plus, if you're gonna got someone who's known in the air, the EX, which I've tried it once, you can quite literally just trap them in the air. Cause look at that. Like you could just sit there and just that's a really good way you can trap someone. I feel like it's probably pretty good, pretty useful. I don't know how good it is, but it seems like it could be a good move to use. Alright, so now to the next one, which is the Joden Sakuto Geri. Okay, so that's a bottom half circle and a kick. Oh. That one's kind of easy to do compared to the other one. It's like way easier compared to the other one. I say that and I'm messing it up now. Okay, now I'm getting it on the hand. Okay, so now let's see what the EX looks like. Oh, it's the same. Okay. And then V trigger. Okay, nothing different. Okay, next is the Ishin, which that's the V trigger attack. Is that the? It's heavy, heavy and heavy. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Okay, it's that. So I'm assuming that it's a parry. So let me see if I can find a way to get the character to hit me. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now, how do we stop the recording? Got one. Alright, so I sat here for a good minute learning the parry, at least for the high attack. I'm going to go and do the other moves and try them, which I can show you guys, which you've seen a little bit of the parry, but like, it's kind of easy for me to do like the fast ones, because I guess it's like, I guess I'm looking at it and I can see it whenever it's coming, which I kind of got it easy on that one, but it varies on it, because at times I can miss it very easily and it feels like I did hit it, but it doesn't. But yeah, so far I'm kind of getting the parry down. It's kind of easy. Okay, this is the one I have the hardest time on, is this punch here. I'm gonna spend a good minute trying to parry this, and then whenever I get a good like feeling, I'm gonna show you guys. Gosh, this one's hard. Okay, I figured out why I'm having such a major problem with this one. Okay, if I can do it, while you're spamming that out, like while He's constantly doing that, if you're actually doing that, it actually stops them. Like, let me see if I can actually parry it once. See that window? Like that wait window? Like look, that wait window. It's like a really weird wait window, and you gotta be really quick on the reaction to that one. It's like, oh no, it's kind of weird on that one. Oh no, that's really weird that like, I guess it would kind of make sense if it's a heavy, and then probably delay that a heavy is and stuff like that, but that's still kind of weird that it like delays the second or third hit after you parry like the first two. Or it even delays the first one. Okay, so after sitting here trying to do it, it's still a little difficult for me. This is probably the hardest one to do, but I'm noticing whenever I'm trying to parry for it, it's easier for me to like get at like the range. It's like getting close like this makes it hard for me to do. I don't know why it is, but it is. It's harder for me to do it closer range, but if I get it at like just in range where it's like it's gonna hit me, I have an easier time and I can predict it a lot more. So I guess it's just more or less I gotta predict the people's links and their hits whenever I try to parry. But yeah, that's kind of what I got for that one. Now we're gonna go to the kicks, and then we're gonna move to the next part of the move list. Ooh, okay, I kind of got it there. Okay, so the light kick I'm noticing, instead of like the regular punch, I'm able to constantly like parry it non-stop. But with the kick, it gives it a delay once you parry it. So that's one thing I gotta keep in mind. Cause like notice that small like delay frame or whatever, like whenever I do the first parry, that's really gonna throw me off. Man, that's actually going to be really tough, but I kind of got it down. I'm going to need to practice this a bit more if I want to actually learn how to parry, or at least with the characters in general, but that's cool. Okay, I kind of got that one down pat too. I'm finding it easier instead of just like, you know, booming like this. Instead of doing like that, I find it easier doing it when you're walking up to them. Because it seems like you can kind of predict it easier as you're moving. Or to me, it feels like it's a little bit easier, but I have to actually focus. It's harder for me to talk and explain, which is really weird. Alright, yeah, I kind of got that down pat. I know there's probably special moves you can do. Let me see, I might try to see if I can parry them, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I got that figured out. It's actually rather easy to do the first Hadouken. All you gotta do is just watch it. When it gets close enough, you just gotta like pretty much pay attention to it and make sure you can get it right. Just because like, once it gets right up on you is when you parry. That's what I've noticed. Now, what I found hard to do is to actually walk and do it. I noticed I'm having a hard time doing that, which I'm doing it a little easier now, but I noticed I was having a hard time recently. And it seems like it's harder to do it if you're like really close up to him like this. It seems like, to me, it's a little harder to learn and get it there because it's like, I guess the move goes out so quick you kind of can't see where it's gonna hit you. I kind of got it now. I'm kind of getting it now. Once he puts his arms out, that's when you can parry. Okay, I got it. Alright, so now we're gonna do, we're probably gonna do the other super moves. The EXs are probably the same. I'm gonna study those later on though, but we're gonna do the other moves and see if we can maybe parry those and then, continue. So, yeah. Alright. So let's test all three of these. Oh, okay, so that's actually gonna be hard as fuck. So you have to do two, okay. That's actually hard. Fuck, that's hard. So how is the best way to go by this move? Let's see. Okay, I think I got it. Let me try it one more time. Okay, so I kind of got it figured out a little bit. This move that he does, it's very easy to predict the parry on like far range. To me, it's easier than it is close range. Close range is actually really hard for me to predict it. I don't know why I'm having a harder time doing it. It's just, it seems like I'm not exactly sure when to do it. But whenever it's far range, whenever he gets like the foot off the ground, that's when you parry. So once that foot touches the ground, like touches literally nothing, that's when you parry. Okay, I got it. I got that down pat. Once that foot, like I said before, once that foot literally stops, like off the air, off the ground, just when it's off, that's when you go to parry. But you gotta make sure you're right, because if you do it too soon, like if you gotta, it's gotta be at a certain amount where he's gotta be off the foot. Because like, let me see if I can get it like a good look. Okay, so the move I'm learning, what I'm learning with it is you can actually see where he's about to get ready to do the move. When you, that's kind of when you can tell when he's gonna do it, or like when you should parry. It's like you can see like this, like a slow shift in his legs, and then whenever you see the leg, like the one foot go off in the air, that's when you parry. Okay, I got that one down pat, and let me figure out the RYU. This one I had a hard time doing, but I can try to see if I can parry this. Oh, this one's hard actually. Hang on. Wow, that one's actually really hard to parry. That one's like really hard for me to parry. The reason why that one's so hard is because it's such a fast move. Look how fast that is. Whenever you see him go down, that's when you gotta parry. But it's just so hard because he's so quick. I almost would say it's best just to block this move than it is to really just parry it, because I mean you're gonna get hurt more than you are gonna get a chance to parry it. Now if you ballsy and you can parry it, I feel like that you're gonna get a reward for it, but I feel like it's just best to block it though. Yeah, okay. That's all I'm gonna do for that one, because that's the best I can do. And then I think there's one more move, and I think that's all I got left. That's interesting. Let me do that again if I can actually land it. That's interesting. Okay, so the first, it does a full spin after the parry and you don't get hit by it. That's cool. That's really cool, dude. That's cool. Alright, so I kind of got that figured out. It's pretty much similar to the other one. Once the foot gets off the ground, that's when you get it. But that one's a bit quicker compared to the other. But the only good thing with that one is once you get that parry, you can actually get a good benefit off of that and do a good counter. But the other one you got to be very, very careful with, just because of the fact that you got to actually parry it twice compared to this one where you only do it once. But alright, so now that we're done with all of this, we got the unique moves, V system, critical art, and normal throw. Right, so I had to do like a little cut. My bad. I had to take care of the dog, or my sister's dog. But what we're gonna do now is the unique attacks, which is all these. So these all should be easy, but we're gonna do these three first, and then do the next three. So the collarbone breaker. Let's see what that looks like. I'm assuming that's what it is, which I've done that a lot before. So okay, so now let's try the V trigger. It says it changes during V trigger, but I don't see the difference in it. Come here. Come here. Come here. Is that better? Doggy, I gotta record. Can't you see I gotta record? Yeah, I don't really see the difference in this with the V trigger and no V trigger. I don't know what it really does, but it doesn't really seem like it doesn't really do anything. If I'm doing that wrong, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's doing much. Okay, so the next one is Solar Plexus Strike, which is a heavy, which I might be doing that one instead. I don't know, let's see. So this is heavy. Wait. This is what it is. Okay, I got it now. It's these. Okay, now let's do the... Okay, I got it now. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes total sense now. I understand it now. Now that I understand it, that's really good. It's pretty much, those moves, you could probably parry those too. I'm assuming you can almost parry anything in this game. It's just you more or less gotta keep a look at what you're about to hit, or when they're about to throw. But, I understand it now. Okay. Kinda glad I did understand it, because I would have never known. There's the axe kick. There's that one. And then there's that one. Okay, I'm happy now. I figured that out. Okay. Okay, so now that we did the unique attacks, the only moves we got left is the critical art, which I've done the critical art before. I have not seen it with the trigger though. I want to see that. And then we're going to go to the holds, and then that's pretty much going to be it for this video because it's actually rather long. But I'm going to do that, end it, and then maybe in the next, I guess, like training room, whenever I get to it, I'll do the combo stuff. So yeah, here we go. Whoa, that was cool. Let me do it again. If I can do it fast enough. That is cool. That's probably the coolest super. Well, not the best super, but it's probably like the better than the original tops. Hands down, that's the best. And then the grabs, which I already know the grabs. It's that one and that one. So overall, I would like to say the only hard move is the Shoryuken for Ryu. Everything else is rather easy to learn. It's just more or less how to use it. Really, that's all it is. I do know he's got a whole nother move or a whole nother skill set. I actually need to do that one next. Alright, so this is V skill 2. I'm gonna look at these, which I don't think there's gonna be much of a difference. I'm thinking it's just gonna be different specials and stuff. And then in the next episode or whatever I do will be combo challenges, which I'm gonna make that, I guess, its own specific thing, because I know those are gonna take me a while to do. But so let's see what they look like. Okay, so this is the these are the ones right here. So the V skill 1's Mind's Eye, but you can also get Thrust Strike, which gives you V skill 2, and this changes during the Thrust Strike, or changes during the V trigger. I don't know why I said that. It's late. I'm sorry. But then I noticed that this is different. I don't think this was here last time, so I want to see what that looks like. And then there's this one, which is it's during a guard, so I don't know if I can do that one. I might be able to. Let's see what, and then that's the same, and that's the same. So there's only like 2 other things that's different, which is not much. That one, and that one. So let's do this one first, and then we'll go down to the others. Okay, so before I do anything, I did another oopsie, but it's okay. I did not know about this stuff here. I don't know why I didn't look at this, but yeah, like the key display, frame advantage, all that stuff. Didn't know about that. Should have looked, but oh well. Now I'm turning them on. Now we'll actually see what it looks like. Okay, so now we get to see everything. So let's see. We activate it by doing the same thing. Okay, so it does a different animation. Okay, and then let me go back on the command list. What was it again? What did you have to do? You just had to do medium punch and medium kick. Okay. Doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. So technically a high. That's kind of weird. I don't know. That's an interesting move, but I don't know. Okay, so since we still got some V skills still, let's see. The next one is the Keiko Fubatsu. Can I say that? I'm not sure. Which is the heavy punch and kick. So trying to figure it out. So that's the kick. Now it's gotta figure out the heavy punch. So it's those 2. Just did it. It's that. Wow, that's actually. Why is that hard to do? That's actually really fucking hard to do for some reason. Oh, I see why it's a little hard to do. Okay, I get it now. The reason why it's a little hard to do is I didn't notice this until looking at the V trigger. I'm gonna let it go out and I'm gonna show you guys again, because I didn't notice it until now. Okay, so we're gonna let it fill up. Activate V trigger. Notice the V trigger on the bottom. When you do it, your V trigger actually gets taken away. So it's kind of like, I guess I'm assuming it's like a parry that's actually like a really good one. It's my best assumption, and it's for good counters, but it's at the cost of your B trigger. So yeah, I could see that. Okay. Alright, so this is the last one, which is the Heisho Geki, which is it's during a guard, which I don't think I'll be able to do it, but which I mean I can, but I just wanna let's see if I can actually do it without. Let's see if I can just easily just manage it. So it's like all punches. What button is that? So it's that button. Oh, so that's the move? Wait, I'm doing it wrong. Is that the move? Hang on. Let me look at this again. During guard, then forward plus that, okay. Is that it? That has to be it. It's like a really quick hit. Yeah, that's all it really is. Just a really quick hit. Okay, well, that's all that is then. Okay. I think that's all of them. Wait, no, this, no, that's old, that's old. That's not new. I think that's it. So we've done all this. Oh, did I do that one? I don't think I did this one. I don't remember doing that one. No, these are new. Well, those aren't, but these two are new. These two are new. Okay. So it's a heavy and a heavy. Alright, that's all it is. Kind of like a nice little combo move, I guess you could say. And then medium, heavy, heavy, and it changes during V trigger. Okay, so do that. Wait, I messed it up. What was it again? Medium, heavy, heavy. Okay. That's it right there. It's a 3-hit combo. There we go. I wonder. Nah. I thought like you could do like constantly do it, but it's not gonna work. But alright. But yeah. With that being said though, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna leave it right here just because I'm kind of chilling. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know when I'm gonna have the next part out. But yeah. I'll see you guys later. See ya.